Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Dakosity, and I am sorry. I have been a lazy POS recently. Now, what's my excuse? Well, you know, there has been a few road bumps here and there. I got stabbed in the back by a few friends. My grandmother recently fell and broke 6 of her ribs, puncturing her lungs. That was terrible to hear about. I mean, I wasn't around for it, right? She's in Pennsylvania now, but still, it's like hearing that after the backstabbing, I was like, oh my God, can anything get any worse? And it did. My homeless father's phone got stolen. That was real fun. You know, we're still dealing with that. At least I shut the line off. But yeah, life has been kind of crappy. In a way, it's also been good, but you know, I haven't been able to make videos. Now, that's a bit of a lie because I've been able to sit down and, you know, look at my screen and look at the editing software and pretend like I'm about to start recording. But I guess since I'm assuming because of the stress and anxiety and all that stuff, the ADHD is in full force. I cannot start things for the life of me. You know, it's been hard trying to do that second channel that I made with the Pokemon. Like, I can't even do a 10-minute slot video where I don't even need to edit, where I just need to yap and play a game. That's how bad it's been. Let alone sit down and make a video essay or even come up with ideas. Now, at the very least, I got the ideas down. I know some of you want me to do the celebrity deathmatch, and I still might consider watching it and doing it, since it does kind of go along with my Robot Chicken video, which is obviously my most viewed and honestly, my most successful video ever. I'm not even gonna count the million view on my last channel that, you know, it got 1 million something views, but it was like a 19-second clip from Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. That's kind of crazy, honestly, that game pulled that many views for me. Like, the Robot Chicken video was the first actual good successful video I've had. You know, that really opened my eyes to the fact that, wow, I could really do this if I just lock in and make decent stuff every single time. But that's the thing. I can't just force it. A lot of the, you know, reason why people enjoyed it was because of my bubbling personality. Oh, yeah, wow, you're so enthusiastic. You know, that's just the kind of person I am. I'm very hypey. You know, I like a game, I like a movie, I'm gonna hype the shit out of it. But it's hard to bring that energy just on command. I'm getting better at it, and to be honest, when I'm in a good mood, I can absolutely. But for some reason, just sitting down and starting anything just is terrible. I will get up and start pacing back and forth after editing for 5 minutes. And it's just, there's something wrong with my head. I've tried NeuroGum, which helped a little bit, I think. Caffeine from coffee's definitely helping a little bit. At the very least, it keeps me awake and kind of focused when I have to go bartend or something. But I don't know if it's the environment that I'm in, or just the, you know, crap that's happening in my life, or just my diet, or the fact that I'm just maybe making excuses for myself. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, I feel like an actual piece of garbage for not uploading and making anything. Or, you know, it's been over a week since my last flop of a video, and I have nothing to show for it outside of a couple thumbnails. And I know I'm not obligated. You know, the content's free. It's not like I have many people trying to watch everything that I upload, because obviously look at my last 2 videos. But it's just, you know, I want to do this. I want to be a YouTuber. I love the idea of one day having my own studio where I could just hop in, you know, I got this own space to be a creator and just do that for 8 hours a day. And then go and play basketball, go, you know, do my dunking, do my, maybe even a side gig bartending. At the very least, that's going to keep me afloat, hopefully. I'm apparently actually good at the bartending despite not drinking alcohol whatsoever. That's pretty awesome. I can be in the weeds and not have any stress. I'm very good at that, at least. Starting to find out that I'm actually pretty sociable. I just wish I could translate that confident energy back into, you know, the grinding. In the thing that I am most passionate about, outside of, I guess, increasing my vertical jump to dunk now. That is my most favorite thing to do ever. You should go in the description in the link tree. Go check out my Instagram. I just be yamming that stuff now. Oh my God, it's so fun, dude. Seriously, if you have like a hole in your life and you want to just fill something out that's not like literally terrible for your health, try picking up a sport of any kind and you will just, it's so good, dude. Like, even if you're bad at it, just keep pushing, try to like improve at it. Just doing something that's like physical, like you need to be in shape to be good at it, right? It's the best feeling ever. It's been 90 degrees, hot, humid, disgusting. No one at the basketball court, tired as hell showing up. And I get there and I'm like, wow, this is, I would not rather be anywhere else. But anyway, like I said, ADHD, yapping about nothing. Has absolutely nothing to do with the video, yet I am yapping it about it. What the hell are we talking about? Yeah, I'm upset I haven't uploaded, man. Now, I watched a few animes. I know, Dacosity, why are you talking about anime? Listen, if you check before the Robot Chicken video, I talked about a ton of anime and like Invincible, okay? I like to talk about things that I like watching. The reason why I talked about Robot Chicken and Aqua Teen Hunger Force was I kind of saw like a bit of a niche that I could talk about there, since I don't see too many people talking about Robot Chicken and Aqua Teen Hunger Force, which is kind of crazy. You know, not as much as like South Park, right? But also because it coincided with the fact that I love those shows. You know, I actually watched them when I was growing up until now, basically. I mean, you know, I kind of stopped watching Robot Chicken when I didn't watch Adult Swim anymore, but still, like, I kept up with them, kind of. You know, there was some nostalgia there, some real, like, personal reason to actually create a video for it and, like, actually watch the shows. You know, I have to watch them to make the video on. And the reason why that Celebrity Deathmatch video hasn't come out or even been made yet is because I have literally zero nostalgia for it. Yes, I never watched Wonder Shojin, but I do kind of frankly, like, it's very slightly remember seeing it maybe once or twice. And also the fact that the creator also made Xavier Renegade Angel. So when I was, you know, researching for that video, I went back and I was like, oh, he made Wonder Shojin. Let me check that out. Oh my God, this is the greatest effing thing ever. Also, I saw it on Instagram Reels, I'm pretty sure, seeing a Clarence bit. So, you know, I had to go see it. And Wonder Shojin, it's so good, dude. Check out that video. I'm pissed that YouTube made me cut a lot of the content out. I literally, like, every Clarence bit from their last episode, I had to cut because they didn't want me doing it, you know. God forbid I show people a clip from a show that was made 20 years ago and is on does MTV2 even exist? Does MTV2 even freaking exist? No one watches MTV anymore outside of, I guess, ridiculousness. Oh man, TikTok for boomers. What a fantastic show that is. Freaking actual brain rot. Just had a bunch of guys just laughing mildly at a bunch of clips that are 10 years old. Like, wow, what entertaining television. Who's watching that crap? Anyway, sorry. Tosh Point is better. All right, at least he does skits. But I'm just upset. All right, so I recorded the last half of this video and the mic wasn't working, so that was really cool. Thanks, guys. So yeah, that's another thing. I'm waiting on an actual good microphone coming. The Blue Yeti X clearly has ran its course, and you know it did me pretty well. It's a very solid microphone for a USB microphone. But I got like an XLR FI Fine or whatever, Fine. It's like a $70 microphone, but it came in this bundle with like the boom arm, the the thing you stick the XLR thing so that it can actually go in the computer. And apparently it sounds really good according to this YouTuber I watch, who I kind of trust. He's been good with every other recommendation I've heard from him. I think I screwed up my nose a little bit because I'm a retard, and it's been. Yeah, man, I'm really upset about what happened to my dad. Like, it's so screwed up. Like, listen, he wasn't a perfect father. You know, he still isn't. But he doesn't deserve that. Like, he's a homeless guy. He really wouldn't hurt a fly. You know, he doesn't really belong in society. If I'm being honest, he would do great on Survivor. But like, it's like, who robs a homeless guy? You know, of his phone. Like, especially my dad's phone. It wasn't an expensive phone. He's gonna get what, like $50 for it? Like, he just uses that to watch YouTube. He's got nothing else to do all day. I guess he's got his tablet, but still, he has a tablet. I don't know where he got it from. I don't want to know. But like, I can't talk to my dad, who's homeless, who needs me because me and my brother need to help him with stuff. And it's, if anyone in the video watching this, if anyone watches to this point, please, if you are a multimillionaire, send my dad as much money as he needs to go to the hospital and get that goddamn colostomy bag taken out. My God, it was supposed to be taken out 6 months after he was shot 8 times defending my brother from a robbery. But a lot of robberies happening. But it's been 4 years. Is it because he's a lazy motherfucker? Yes. Okay, yes, it is. It is literally just him and, just the lack of engaging with society that he still has a poop bag on his body. I just don't want to wake up one day and hear that my dad died from like septic shock or something. He doesn't deserve to go out that way as much as, he probably even himself thinks so. It's been a rough few years for him, as well as the rest of my family. And I just don't want to see him go out like that. So that's partially why I try to do this in the first place, YouTube, and just in general, like kind of higher risk stock trading and stuff, because like I could work my ass off in some freaking union for 40 years, maybe be able to afford a house again. It is 2025. Can't buy a house working at the post office anymore. It's not that easy anymore. But like I could live with myself doing that. But I need to do something that blows me up. I need to do something that makes me excel more than everyone else around me, because I need to be able to lift my family up. And I know I'm not obligated to do that. My mom tells me, I don't need to push myself that hard. Honestly, it probably is overwhelming me to the point where I just shut down and can't start things that I'd like to do. But the regret of not even trying is gonna hurt me a lot more, and already has hurt me a lot more than, just not like trying and failing, right? I'm going to eventually succeed at this, and I'm going to do it despite everything. And I just pray that my family is mostly, like, most of the people I care about are still alive when that happens. Did I mention that I've been watching Jobless Reincarnation? Sorry, holy crap. I don't know if that's this section of the video yet. I had to re-record half of this and I forget where I'm at. But basically, I have video ideas. They're on their way. They're coming. They're coming. The dragons are coming. Okay, winter is coming. The dragons, the penises. I am just, I don't know what's wrong with me. Hopefully this video will just help me lock in. It'll subconsciously brainwash me into realizing that this is it. This is the time. It is currently August 1st. Let August be the month of Dacosity. I should have had 3,000 subscribers literally 3 months ago, but I became a lazy pile of crap. And you know what? That's not the godly way. Christ is king, ladies and gentlemen, and I am going to go and spread the word. I am Christian, but I'm not becoming a biblical channel. I'm gonna be talking about an anime where the protagonist is a 36-year-old man in like a 10-year-old's body, and he creeps on the women in that. But it's got good animation and cool fights, surprisingly, and actually very deep character development. Jobless Reincarnation is very strange. It's so, oh my God, dude. Japan, what are you doing? What are you guys doing over there? Come on. Also, I forget the name. If I'm repeating myself here, I'm sorry. I don't remember, but it's like Gotcha Con or something. I don't know. But it looks like Soul Eater and Fire Force, but I don't know if it's made by the same guy. But the character is really cool. He turns garbage into weapons. It's pretty awesome. There's a lot of garbage. Digging around in garbage, digging in my butt, twin. Dig it in your butt. Digging it. All right, like and subscribe. I love you, and don't off yourself, because Dacosity might upload in the near future. All right, goodbye.